I think what's really interesting about Josephine Baker is that later, once her legacy had really cemented her as a star in this regard, she actually turned that outsider insider dynamism into working as a spy during the war. She has a super fascinating legacy. I highly recommend checking out more about Josephine Baker. But that's the kind of idealized and selfhood drenched Venus that we're talking about emerging here in Leo with all of this outer planetary synergy. It really is like all of the planets are conspiring together to empower this figure, sort of in like a dark way, but also in a way that is drenched in light, if that makes any sense. Another example I love to trot out is David Bowie's chart. Now, Bowie has a lot in his chart that plays with the tension between Aquarius and Leo. He actually has chart ruler Saturn conjunct Pluto and his Leo moon. So Bowie, I think, is also a great example of someone who was sort of this outside figure. And talk about an Aquarian alien, which we talked about on last week's show. He never even tried to pretend that he was part of the overculture. He was always standing outside that, always playing with that. And that's why we love him to this day.